Parley. If a ship with this keyword is targeted with a shoot action, before any dice are rolled, the ship's controller may parley for safe passage. In order to parley, the ship must be carrying treasure coins, or you must have treasure coins on your home island. The attacker immediately receives one treasure from either this ship or your home island. You may select the location, but the specific treasure is chosen randomly. The treasure coin is placed directly on the attacking player's home island, and the ship cannot be shot at for the remainder of the turn. Not the remainder of the shoot action. So that's important there at the end. So if you parley, none of the opponent's ships would be able to shoot at you for that turn, which makes it pretty darn good. This is a keyword that showed up, started to show up in Pirates of the Caribbean with Captain Jack Sparrow, and Captain Mission has it over here. It's a really interesting keyword. I'm really glad they put it in the game. It can be a little confusing. Has some interesting pirate code rulings, but you can choose the location where the coins come from, which is really good because you'll know what you've got on your home island versus the ship. So if you got 2 1s on your home island and then a 7 on your ship, you would pick your home island, of course. It's really strategic keyword. I think this is one of the keywords that needs to be play tested and reported on more often. I think it's one of the more underrated abilities too. Captain Mission has it here for 1 point, which is ridiculous. It's generally like 3 maybe, or sometimes 2, I guess, depending on the crew. The cost is a little bit hard to pin down. I think it could definitely be worth 3 points. One thing about using it is it's tough to use it often because you'll be giving up coins every time. So even though you can make something kind of like immune to being attacked, you start losing gold pretty quickly, and then once your high value coins start going, you're gonna start losing out on the gold race. So it's not something you'll use a lot of times in a game, but in the right spot, it could really be very useful. And like I said, I think for the cost and for how underappreciated it is, I think it's probably one of the most underrated keywords and maybe one of the better defensive abilities in the game. So this is one I'm really interested in and I'd like to use more.